AI. What that means is something goes in and something better comes out. There's an input and there's an output, generative AI. And ChatGPT, as you probably know, is a chatbot or a bot. That means text goes in and generally text comes out. There's other things that it does as well, right? But text in and text out, which is by far, in my opinion, the most important type of generative AI, because we all are typing beasts. That's what we do. And just to look at the speed of which ChatGPT grew, I mean, you compare it to, I mean, Instagram was the old record holder. It took 2.5 months. ChatGPT took 5 days. Now, here is where this gets exciting, because you're here. I promise you, we are going to use AI different than anyone else out there. And what I'm going to teach you how to do is how to take ChatGPT and put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, put it on WhatsApp, and other platforms as well, and have it actually go to work for you, doing leads, doing sales, doing support. Okay, so that's what this is all about, is using ChatGPT and AI in ways that very, very few people are out there doing it. So just the basics of generative AI, when you put text in, as you may know, it's called a prompt, right? Whatever that text that you put in, that's your prompt, and that's your command, is another word for prompt, right? So if you've never seen ChatGPT, I'm going to go super fast. All right, but just to give you an example, what's a good pancake recipe? It gives you a pancake recipe. Or, you know, write me a poem in the voice of a pirate, and it comes back and says, in the heart of the vast briny sea, a pirate's life, that's the life for me, right? Not sure why you need a pirate poem, but it could do that for you. Probably one of the most common prompts out there is, why is Matt Lights the most handsome man on earth? I'm sure he gets it all the time. And ChatGPT comes back and says, while Matt Lights may be considered handsome by some, it's not accurate to claim he's definitively the most handsome man on earth. So, you know, clearly ChatGPT is not perfect. I'm kidding around, right? But you get it, and there's a good chance you've already used ChatGPT. So when you talk about creating these prompts, they call that prompt engineering. And I do this because you don't need an engineering degree, and I'm going to teach you how to do this better than most of those YouTube people who, you know, claim to be the best. And it's really kind of bad. Just don't waste your time and energy, because they give a lot of really, really bad advice, right? So when it comes to writing prompts, the most important thing is to be super clear, right? No uncertain terms what it is that you want. This is something that not enough people are teaching. You got to use as few words as possible. Every word that you use when writing a prompt is going to take away that is not absolutely essential for what you're trying to achieve, is going to take away the value. It's going to create uncertainty, and it's going to make a result that's not as good. So use as few words as you possibly can. And then you want to define any parameters or limitations, not just tell it what you want, but what you don't want. All right, give specific examples if you can, but at the same time, don't get too complex, because the AI will return inaccurate information. They call this hallucinating, which I thought was kind of funny. So you gotta kind of play with it and make sure you're being specific, but you're not being too complex. And then this is a really good tip to make sure to write down, is to break up your thoughts with punctuation. So I see a lot of these YouTubers like writing these long paragraphs, you know, like, do not do that. What you want to do is short, concise, and then you want to break it up with colons. Like, you could literally put a thought, a colon, right, what it is, and then a period. And then the only other thing you need is commas to separate things. Literally, that's it. Now, I will tell you this, is that it's not complex to do, but it's just very time consuming to go in. You know, it's a lot of trial and error. You can do it, and these tips will make you better than 99% of people out there. But I'm very excited at the end, because I've got a gift that I'm going to share with you, a bonus if we end up working together, where you'll be able to get results that are better than anybody using ChatGPT without even having to write a prompt, literally by clicking buttons. Okay, I'll share that exciting announcement with you at the end. But one more thing, if you are using ChatGPT, just in case, please say please and thank you, because we never know, right? We've all seen Terminator 2. You know, I'm kind of kidding. thing, kind of not, but yeah, use your manners. All right. So this is something I do want to make you aware of. This is kind of the guru's dirty little secret. You'll never get the same quality results with ChatGPT as you can with a professional tool because you can't fully train the AI. So, you know, for example, when we develop a professional AI tool, you know, yes, we use prompts, but we also do a lot of training in the back end, a lot of coding, a lot of extra work. So I only tell you this because if you're trying to use ChatGPT and you don't get the results you want, don't be pulling your hair out because, you know, when somebody like me, you know, invests a lot of money in developers, then I can do a lot of stuff that you can't do with ChatGPT. All right. So what if instead, though, of just using ChatGPT to give you responses, it can be trained to actually collect leads, book appointments, and sell for you. Okay, would you guys be interested in that? All right, checking in here. If you're interested in having ChatGPT collect leads, book appointments, and sell for you, give me an oh yeah in the comments.
Standing up. My name's Jessie.
Oh yeah, I love it. All right, wonderful.
Proud Puerto Rican.
All right, so we got a live demo coming up in just a little bit. You're going to see a fully trained AI-powered chatbot customized in minutes. Okay, so just know that this is going to be, you're going to see this with your own eyes, and not just how it works, but also how it's trained. So it's coming up in just a few. So really quick, I want to talk about a few more types of generative AI here. There's also probably one of the most common use cases. You put text in and you get image out, text to image. And the tool that, you know, I love this tool. It's called Midjourney. It's probably, I would say the best results. Now, here's what's cool is once you get Midjourney set up, it's actually pretty simple to use once you learn how to use it. It is a little bit more tricky to set up. If we end up working together, I'll teach you how to do it step by step, so you don't got to worry about that. But just know that when it comes to results, Midjourney is probably still the best. But here's what's really cool is we have sort of a secret project that I worked on for quite a long while where I wanted to take generative AI art and allow people to buy art to put on their wall. And I'm not going to, you know, sell you on, you know, this website, but I just want to give you an example. So this is our daughter Vivian, and she literally on our AI art site, I just said, Vivian, what do you want? And she said, kitty cat unicorn. And this is the art that she created, and we had it printed out, and she's got this now in her bedroom. Like, just look at her, right? So, literally, all it took to make this was the words kitty cat unicorn. Like, how much would it cost, and how long would it take to commission an artist to do something like this? Okay, this is our son Noah, and Noah said hard rock yellow guitar, and this is the results, and this is hanging in his bedroom. And this for us is it's very special that our son Noah is he's learning how to play guitar. Noah was and maybe I can share more about this later if we have a little time, but he's hard of hearing, and the fact that he is taking up music and is in the guitars is just really an exciting thing. But you know, really just to think the words hard rock yellow guitar could produce a beautiful piece of art like this. So why does this really matter? You might not care about art for your wall, right? Well, because AI is all about just connecting the dots. And that's why I told you can make money as a consultant if you know how to connect the dots. And I'll give you a perfect example. This was the very first ad that we ever created with AI. And this was made, both the text was written with AI and the image was made with AI. So this ad, we just were actually just running a test because we wanted to do, it was a promotion we did to teach people AI, and we actually didn't even make money for it. We did to raise money for the Special Olympics, which is our favorite charity. But this ad, our very, very first ad that we ever did, had literally the cheapest cost per click that we've ever had on an ad, right? And just this, you know, running this ad, and we had, you know, other promotions and stuff. We ended up raising $11,000 college for the Special Olympics. But what's amazing is like the whole ad from beginning to end was made with artificial intelligence. And since then, we've gone on to do some pretty cool stuff with AI. And I don't know if you happen to have seen our ads on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. These are just a couple of examples, and they've actually got, way more, likes and comments and stuff since I took these screenshots. But these ads were made using AI, and we discovered a really cool tool that I want to share with you right now, where if you look at this, these characters, normally it would cost probably hundreds of thousands of dollars to pay an animator to do something like this. Imagine that all of this is that robot was somebody playing basketball. That the guy I'm interviewing on the right hand side, that's Nick Brashon, my co-founder. And literally all we did is just put it into this program, and boom, it turns it into a fully animated ad. So do you guys want to learn what this tool is? Would this be? You guys want to know this tool? Give me an oh yeah. All right, I'm already seeing oh yes. Love it. All right, so the name of the tool is called Wonder Dynamics. I'm not sure how much it costs. It's very, very, very affordable. But I mean, if you think about this, I mean, the amount of work and time and money that this can save you. And this is just one example of the amazing AI tools that we deploy in our business. And, we can talk a lot more about this, but I just want to show you that interview ad that I showed you is, right now it's still our #1 ad, but just, in this 30-day span, we spent $66,000 on that ad alone. And as you can imagine, if we spent $66,000, that means we made a lot more than $66,000 back. All right, so to really kind of round this out in terms of all the generative AI tools out there, now, you can put in video, if you make video, and you can get text out. So there's a tool called Descript, where if you put in a video, it'll transcribe that video. And then if you're not a video editor, you can literally edit the text, and it will edit the video to match the text. It's crazy. Another one is when you put text in and you get voice out. And there's a lot of these. Probably the best one is called 11 Labs. So say you make a video and you want a voiceover, but you don't want to use your voice, you can just literally put in type text, and it'll give you an AI voice back. Or it can make your AI voice if you want to. Text in and video out. Now, I put Runway here because I thought that they were going to end up being the winners of the AI video game, but I think that's going to be open AI from everything that it looks like. But it's now getting to the point, and this is a real thing. This is no longer coming soon. You put in text and you get video out, and it's getting better every single day. And this is where it gets crazy. And there's very few other people that are really doing this. This is where you put in a text and you get out action. So you say, hey, find me a list of all of the properties in Austin that are between this price and this price. So this is huge. And there's a few tools that are on the cutting edge of this that, I'm excited if you end up working together that I can share with you. But really, there's so many things that AI can do. So we've created an entire AI course. It's the best, on the planet, in my humble opinion. But we teach you social media, SEO, branding, ad optimization, all of these things and more inside of this course. But obviously, there's way more that we could cover here in this introductory training. But if we do end up working together, I'm excited to teach all of these things in great detail. But this is what I want you to focus on. So much stuff that AI can do. Where do you look first? Bots are where the money is. Right? Why did ChatGPT blow up? Because it's a chatbot, and it's a format that people use. And chatbots are where the money is because chatbots can help you generate leads, they can help you increase sales, and they can improve your support. Or you could alternatively, right? Of course, you could implement bots into your business to do those things, or you could resell them to other businesses. Now, if you wanted to, you could go out on your own and you could, build bots and then, figure out how to sell them. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit later about the opportunity to resell our bots to other companies to save a lot of that work. All right, so this is the second way that you can make money with the, in my opinion, the best ways to make money with AI. Number one is consulting, giving information, helping people along with the knowledge that you've learned. And number two is to resell the bots. And again, immediate and recurring. Everything that you do should always have a component to it where you're making money immediately and you're making money ongoing. All right. And how much can you sell a bot for? Well, this is, saying that, agencies typically charge between $10,000 and $50,000. Now we charge in that range or more. Obviously we've been doing this, we've got a great reputation. A lot of times we have, new students that come in and they'll charge less, $2,500, $3,500, $5,000, or even $1,000, whatever that might be. All right. Here's Ezra. He said, since my wife and I launched our bot a few months ago, we sold 7+ bots at $2,000 price point. He went for a lower price point. But from not wanting to get into bot building, having my wife drag me into it, I say not too bad. We currently have 70% of clients, and obviously he's gotten a lot more since writing this. But if you're trying to figure out where the money is with AI, everybody needs a bot. Forbes said, and this is kind of mind-blowing, by the year 2030, the AI will be a $15.7 trillion industry. In their words, this is the biggest opportunity in today's fast-changing economy, right? A lot of stuff happening. A lot of people talking about the sky falling, bad things happening, a lot of economic uncertainty, a lot of political uncertainty. But one thing is if you're on a rocket ship, you've got nowhere to go but up. And in my opinion, AI is somewhere around here, right? Because you're saying, well, AI has been around for a while. AI is still in its early infancy. So I don't know about you, but I always kick myself in the butt for not jumping on things like Amazon stuff. So yes, of course, AI is now officially here and it's a real thing. But when you look at this in the whole scope of things, it's just getting started. All right, here's 3 reasons why I think AI is a bigger opportunity than the internet. All right, number 1 is that AI is cheaper. I told you about when I first got started, you had to hire web development companies back in the day. This ugly website cost me $12,000 in 2005. All right, how did this ugly website do? Well, the answer is not too hot. Okay, so if we look at my first year revenue, $17, and you're probably thinking, well, Matt, I know everybody always brags on these things, but here's the deal. And if you're already succeeding and doing well, then that's awesome. Like, it's probably a breath of fresh air just to hear somebody being real. But if you're in that place where you're trying to get it going and you're struggling, I would rather tell you like what it really takes in the time. Now, I want to help you fast forward, but I want to be real with you. All right, I was not. Second year, how did I do? I lost $134. It took me years to make my first dollar. Oh, what I didn't tell you, this $17. Guess what that was? One T-shirt sale. Guess who bought it? Not my mom. Me. So I really didn't make anything. All right, now, had a major pivot. So if you've done things in the past and failed, that's okay. That doesn't mean the next thing won't work. All right, and I'll talk to you more about that in the at the end if we have some time. But we did find our breakthrough, and I'll tell you how we did that a little bit later. But the second reason why I think that AI is a bigger opportunity than the internet is that AI is easier. It's just flat out simpler. And a big part of the reason is right now, every company in the world is scrambling, right? Companies across all industries have been scrambling to secure AI talent from a pool that's not growing fast enough, even during economic disruptions and layoffs. People are losing their jobs, right? But everybody needs somebody to help with AI. And it's really just a matter of supply and demand. If you've got a business, you already know this, so you should be learning it, or you should be teaching your people to use AI so that you can grow. I want to really be clear about this. Everybody out there, all these gurus talk about fire your staff. Like, if you are going to use AI to fire your staff, please stop watching this webinar right now because I don't want to help you. What I want you to do is use AI, give your team the gift of AI to be more productive and create better quality results. Okay? Make their life better. This is not about replacing people. This is about enhancing people. All right, Kian said, I knew virtually nothing about bots before I saw Matt's presentation. Fast forward today, I have bots bringing in leads and making sales 24/7 in multiple niches. It's like having a new superpower. All right, so the third reason why I think that AI is a bigger opportunity than the internet is AI is faster. All right, well, first of all, like physically, right, that, you think about the early internet, you guys remember the dial-up, but there's just so many more ways to connect with AI. So if you think about a comparison here between AI and chatbots, and by the way, this guy is Bob the Bot Builder, he's their company mascot, versus the early internet. What AI and chatbots can work on websites. Our bots work on websites, so it's got that covered. But they also work on Facebook, which is still the #1 social network in the world by far. People say chat, nobody uses Facebook. No, the reality of it is, I think it's like 85% of people use Facebook. All right, Instagram, which is the #2, and then WhatsApp, which is the #1 messaging platform in the world. Remember that I told you I'm going to teach you how to get ChatGPT running on these things? Oh yeah. And hey, even if they're not on your website or on Facebook, you can still have chatbots and AI the way that we do it, running on text message. So bots now work on SMS, good old-fashioned text, so that everybody in the world can do it. Now, what does the AI do? What do chatbots do? Well, first of all, on these platforms, they capture leads. So now you've got that lead, and it could be email, phone. You also can capture their messenger as a contact. So for example, somebody can subscribe to your Instagram, meaning that they communicate with your Instagram chatbot. Guess what? You can now send them outbound broadcasts on Instagram, right? So you can send out messages on all of these platforms to convert sales. So you generate the lead, and then you use the bots and AI to convert sales. And then the beautiful thing is you can automate all of that stuff. All right, so it's kind of like you're getting the lead, you're doing immediate autoresponders, and you're able to send out broadcasts. So really, however you've been thinking about marketing, if you know email marketers, imagine an email marketer on steroids. All right, so write this one down. Right, and I call this the automation freedom formula. And Matt, you might be saying, Matt, so simple, I'm not going to write it down. Here's the deal. If you're not going to sleep at night and waking up every morning with more money in your bank account than when you went to sleep, then you're not doing this, okay? Because it's all about leads times conversion equals freedom. Right? When you got leads coming in and you're converting those leads to sales and you're doing it with automation, you got freedom. You got time to go where you want, to be with who you want. And really, it's just, that's what it's all about. But and let me ask you guys in the comments, what's wrong with this approach? What do you see that's wrong with this picture here? Cart before the horse. I can't pull anything over on you guys, right? Yeah, and a lot of these gurus all talk about, like, you know, I get it. Yeah, you need traffic and you need these things, but if you're not turning that stuff into leads and converting it into sales, what does it matter anyway? I can give you a bucket of leads and it's not going to matter. And what I'm sure that you're going to understand by the time that we're done is that chatbots can help you with both the leads and with the conversion. All right, so just to kind of give you a comparison of a website, like a funnel, everybody knows funnels, right? And by the way, am I saying that you shouldn't do funnels? Of course you should do funnels. Automation is always a good investment, right? Like, do anything where you can capture leads and you can automate that. But if you think about a website funnel, it's got an opt-in form. A chatbot has an opt-in form. You can do it the same way. You can put a button on your website. Somebody clicks that button, they get into your bot and subscribe. You can take a link. You can put that link on social media. You can put that link in a text message. You can put that link in an email. They click on that link. They get into your chatbot. All right. And here's the important thing to remember too. You're getting subscribers. When somebody gets in your bot, they're now going to be a messenger contact or a DM contact. So you can message them on Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform, WhatsApp. But you also can collect their email and you also can collect their text message. It's called omni-channel marketing. You're hitting people in multiple ways. So you can run Facebook ads, Instagram ads. If somebody comments on a social post, your bot can automatically reply and generate the lead. If somebody sends you a message in your DM on social, and do you need to use social to do this? Absolutely not. Again, I told you I'm not a social media guy. Text messages, automated chat, there's scan codes, there's so many different ways that you can use chatbots to generate leads in your business. Now, let's talk about a conversion comparison. So let's just say you send out 1,000 emails. 200 of those emails get open. That's just our general stats is 20%. We're actually doing really well right now, but historically, we have hundreds of thousands of emails, so kind of your open rate goes down the bigger your list is and the longer you've had it. But let's just say we do 20% open rate, and let's say 10% of those people click, which is actually pretty good. And then they go to our webinar. That's what we do, a lot of webinars, obviously, right? So if we send out 1,000 emails, we'll get 8 people that register on average. Now let's compare that with the chatbot. All right, sent out 1,000 messages, 796 of those messages got open, 259 clicked, 51% registration rate. Why? Because people are more engaged, for a total of 131 total registrants. All right, so that is a 16 times result. Now, am I telling you, like, results vary, of course. But the thing is if you're trying to get different results, you got to do things a little bit differently. All right, so even though we're making a comparison, the chatbots can be better in some ways than email, the two go together like peanut butter and jelly. All right, and a big part of the reason is when somebody gets into your chatbot, I'm going to show you guys a chatbot flow here in just a little bit.
If I had $1 million,
they can actually subscribe to your bot with one click. Okay, so this is where, compared to typing it in, we get a 72% email opt-in rate in our bot flows. Okay, a flow is the name for an interactive bot experience, and you're going to see one in real life here in just a minute. So 72% opt-in rate. If you compare that with your sales funnel, I'm guessing you're probably not doing that high. Brock said, I got 200 email subscribers in the course of 3 days. So if you struggled to build your list, this could be the way that you're looking for. So at this point, I've shared a lot about AI. Okay, I told you that there's 2 things that you need to do. Okay, the first thing is you need to decide, do you want AI working for you? Do you see this and you're like, man, I see how AI can help, with leads and with sales, and like, man, this has got so much potential in so many ways. If that's the case, then you need to make a real decision. Okay, don't watch this and just go if this is not your thing and you're like not seeing this and you're not feeling it, it's okay. And in fact, if you wanted to jump off right now, I would not at all take it personally. It's totally cool. And I just want to check in. If you guys are making the decision that you're going to put AI to work for you in your business, I mean, oh yeah, I see oh yeahs in here already. You guys are awesome. Okay, cool. And I don't see anybody dropping off, so that's a good thing. All right, so if you're still here, that means you made a real decision that you're going to put AI to work for you. So from here on out, it's all about how do we actually do this? How do we get AI working for you? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out by doing a bot demo. All right. We're going to actually dive into this thing, and just to kind of set the stage here a little bit, right? Remember, our bots are all made using hybrid AI, meaning it's not just AI that we've trained, it's also us putting love into it, our years of sales experience and marketing experience, so that we're getting the best of both worlds, hybrid AI. So what you're going to see is a hybrid AI bot that's made for reselling bots. Now, we have bots for all sorts of businesses, but I do know that there's people on here that are looking for something to sell. So if you did have interest in, whether it's your primary business or a side business, making money in AI and selling bots to other businesses, reselling our bots to other businesses, that's what this bot does. Now, to set the stage a little bit more, we created a fictitious business called Sassy Sally's. Okay, so not a real business, but we're just going to, Sassy Sally's is an AI company, AI simplified. All right, so just know that this is a fake business that we're making up, and we're going to make a real bot for a fake business. The product that we're going to sell is pre-built bots, and this bot is actually going to book appointments to sell them. All right, and the platform that we're going to display this on is Facebook Messenger. Again, this could be Instagram, it could be text message, it could be on a website, but we're just going to show this particular one on Facebook Messenger. And then the tools that we use to build this are, number one, ManyChat. So ManyChat is the tool that we use. It's the number one bot platform in the world. It's the tool that we use to build these bot flows, to make these interactive experiences. Okay, so, and then we're also going to show you how we can train AI, and that is all ChatGPT. Now, we've done all the coding and all the hard work, behind the scenes. So all of that stuff is literally done. So what you're going to see is if, for example, you were to work with us, is what you would do to train the AI, and all of the other work has already been done in the background. And again, this is what I'm going to show you is a hybrid AI bot. Okay, so this is human intelligence, right? What we've built mixed with artificial intelligence. So to really get clear here, what you're going to see is in this interaction is there's going to be sometimes where there's going to be buttons that are going to be clicked. And whenever there's buttons, that is made by ManyChat, or more appropriately, we made that in ManyChat. It's already pre-built, so you don't have to build it. And then anytime, and this is an example of a flow, and I want to show this to you just, we're going to show you a much more sophisticated bot, but I just want to show you there's zero code needed to do this, right? So if you wanted to build a flow, literally you're sliding boxes around. Right? If you use ours, you don't have to do this, but you could do it on your own if you wanted to. So, you know, what's your flavor ice cream? Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. Then they click a button. If they click chocolate, it says chocolate is the best. So just imagine it's kind of a choose your own adventure, if you will. Okay, that's the flows. All right, and then the other part being anytime that they type, that's where ChatGPT kicks in with the training that we're going to give it right now. Okay, so right now what we're going to do is we're going to jump over, we're going to get into ManyChat, where we're actually going to train the AI. So let me pull this up. All right, so here we are inside of ManyChat, and this is, we just installed the AI. And what we're going to do now is going to go step by step and train the AI. So again, we're using a company we're going to call Sassy Sally's. All right, we're just going to kind of make this up as we go here. Book appointments here. So this is just going to be like if somebody wants to book an appointment, and you know you might use a sales page here or whatever, but you know we're just going to say if somebody wants to book, we'll send them here. Company location, I think we said Myrtle Beach. South Carolina. I'd rather have a president who fires is where we said that Sassy Sally is. Product or service you sell. So in this case, we're going to say AI services and chatbots. Okay. Details, we're going to say chatbots that generate leads, increase sales, and improve support. We're going to put priced at a fraction of the competitors.
Not a single one.
Editor, so you don't have to be able to do this. And we'll say launch
right, next we've got a question
within 2 weeks.
Here we go.
Next. Industry, we'll say AI. Okay, details about company. Let's say been in business since 2019. We'll say Inc. 5000 winner.
Armed Forces Recruiting and Retention.
All right, leader full name. Sally Sutherland.
With a mandated
okay, details about leader. We'll say AI expert. We'll put former pole vaulter in Olympics. Just making stuff up. All right, bot name. So let's call the bot Sassy Sarah.
Yeah, well, Ron, I'm happy to
right.
take
Primary
take
goal
stab at
is
that
book
question. And Tulsi, I'd love to hear your thoughts
appointments.
too, because of course,
I'll say discovery
I
call.
think Tulsi understands as well as anybody why the military might be having recruitment challenges in the 21st century.
AI
I think there are a couple of things going on, Ron. Is number one, you hit the nail on the head.
Okay, tone for replies. Let's say sassy,
young,
southern.
Marines,
Bell.
soldiers, sailors, and airmen because they wouldn't take the
All right,
COVID
company
job.
phone
We should
number.
let people make these decisions themselves.
667-5309. It's actually Jenny's number, but support email address or
You know, but of course
okay, I think we're almost done here.
Thousands of Americans in the military, and it was a disgrace.
And what we're doing again, this is training the bot. So the bot can use all this information. Boom! Just like that. Now we've given the AI everything that it needs. So if you look at this information here, of course, if you want to edit this later, it's very, very easy to do. But the next thing we want to do, let's go ahead and look at this thing in action here.
when you
Okay, so now we're on the Facebook page we created. This is again, just we made this up for Sassy Sally. This is AI background and image, but this could be, you know, a website bot. It could be Instagram. It could be text. But we're going to use Facebook Messenger. So let's just hit message. Okay, and let's click get started, and then I'm going to zoom in really big for you here so you can see very clearly. All right, so let's just say, hi, what's your name?
I want to hear Tulsi's views on this too. Is people want to sign up for the United States military?
Well, hey there, Matt. I'm Sassy Sarah, here to help out. What can I do for you today?
They don't want to sign up in the
I
military
am struggling with my business. I'm just kind of making stuff up here. We'll see how the AI
They want to
does.
serve the whole United States of America.
Oh, sugar, I'm sorry to hear that. What specific challenges are you facing in your business, Matt? Let's see if we can find a solution together. I need to get more
you have
customers.
State Department funding progressive politics in foreign countries. Like, why do your tax dollars?
Well, bless your heart,
need
Matt.
to
Have
be
you
funded
considered
through the
using
State
AI
Department
chatbots to
to
generate
do,
leads and
like,
increase sales for your
trans
business?
pride
Our
parades
chatbots
and
at
the
Sassy
Czech
Sally's can help
Republic?
you do
What does
that.
have to do with the American
And they're
federal
launched within
workers?
2
Can you-
weeks. Would you like to book a discovery call to learn more how we can assist you?
But even if you agree with it, that has nothing to do
not
with America's
sure.
national interests. So why are our taxpayers funding
Can
that
you
stuff?
show
But when you do
me
that,
a
it makes
bot?
people not wanna
Okay, now
serve their
before I
country
hit
because
submit
they're
on
worried
this,
they're not serving
just to
the
kind of
whole United
recap
States of
everything that's
America.
happened
They're
here.
serving Kamala
You
Harris's
guys saw
radical
me
agenda, and that's
actually
gonna stop
train
minute
the
Donald J.
AI.
Trump
Literally,
becomes
with the
president.
information that we gave the AI, it did all of these responses. That's all artificial intelligence, right? But what's going to happen now
You know, JD, I
is you're
wanna
going
go
to see
back to what
hybrid
you
AI
said,
in
in
action.
response to the
So
first
while
question that
everything
we
so
had,
far has been
with
the
the
basic
fact
training
that
we gave
every
the
single
AI,
one of us who's
now
here,
you're going to
anyone
see
watching
an
from home, any
actual
one of us
experience
who's
that we've
raised our
created.
right hand
My
and
team,
volunteered,
including
less than
co-founder Nick
1% of
Rashawn,
all
built this
Americans
thing
who
from
volunteer to serve
scratch
in our armed
to
forces.
really optimize the
We do
sales
so, and our
opportunities. Because
families
remember, it's all
know
about AI and
that
human power mixed
that
together.
service and
So
that
can I show you?
volunteerism
Can
may
you show me a
require us
bot?
to pay the ultimate price. And we do so willingly.
So I can
because
best
of love
demonstrate,
of our country
best
and
customize
our
a demonstration
commitment
for you,
to
hon. How familiar are you with
defending the
chatbots? So this is really zoomed in here, but let's just say I'm 100%
What we
clueless.
don't sign up for is to
Great,
be
Matt.
used
That's
as
exactly what I'm
cannon
here
fodder
for.
by
Not to worry. We're going to
politicians
baby step
who
into
are
this
trying
whole
to
bot
fund
thing. I'll be sure to start with the bot
military
basics.
or make them sound Botox.
It's a baby bot. It's important to know that bots like me run on multiple platforms and every device. We produce results on websites, text message, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and more. I'm about to demonstrate what a bot can do for your business, sweetie, but just curious, Matt, what do you think about my capabilities so far?
Is to have our
You know, I could say if my mind was blown, what would happen is it would immediately go for the sale. But I'm going to click on, and again, you just can't see this because I'm so zoomed in, but I want to see
But
more.
too often, you know, they make investments, say, okay, you walk in and basic training.
Great, Matt,
listen
because you ain't seen
to
nothing
basic
yet.
training at Fort Jackson,
In
and-
fact, to show off
and,
my
you know,
best
you go
skills,
through that
I'm going to send you a
training,
free report you're
you know,
going to
you serve in the
absolutely
Air
love.
Force. They invest in turning civilians into warriors.
And this free report, by the
And you
way,
go and spend your time
just for the
in
record,
service,
all
and
of
when it's time
this,
to
if
go,
we do
you
end
get
up
your
working
final
together
P2
and, you know, you want to
walk
create
out.
a revenue
For a lot
stream
of folks,
of selling chatbots, all of this is completely pre-built, including the free report
that you can't
and
just
everything
go
that you
to
need.
the-
So
the
click below
military
if this is the best
hospital
email to
and,
send
you
your
don't
free
have your
report and
sergeant major
info.
telling
If you have a
what
better
time to
one, just
wake up
submit
and
it.
when you get to eat
This
and
is
when
one of
you
the
get to
most
sleep.
important things that you can take away
And
from
so
this.
when we look at the
If you've been
federal
struggling to build an
department,
email
for example,
list,
when we have
one
our
click
brothers and
opt-in,
sisters who are
I don't have to tell you, is going to have a
struggling
much,
with
much
war
higher
zones
rate
and
than
come
having
home
to
and are
type it.
struggling with those
Got it. I'll get that right out
internal
right away, sweetheart.
battles.
See how
Too many
easy
of
that
them
was? Bots are so
feeling
effective
like
because they
their
create
only
fun,
choice
interactive,
is to
two-way
take their own
experiences.
lives to end
Unlike
their
websites and
own.
emails, your customers won't be able to resist clicking
That
buttons.
means our leaders have failed our brothers and sisters. Why is it? Even at that point, they are still not.
Let's dig in more to help you understand exactly what a bot can do for you. Which of these is currently most important to your business? So what we do is we let them tell you, so that way you have, you know, important data and we can customize the experience.
A bag full of drugs.
Similar to an email
A bag
marketer, a bot
full of
allows you to
drugs
capture subscribers, but on social media too.
that
While
made
open
their
rates have
problems
fallen to
worse,
10 to 20%,
not better.
social DMs
And that
get a
didn't
60 to
actually
90%.
deal with the real
Okay, we're
challenges
really
they were
zoomed in
facing.
here, but also
So when we
unlike
talk
email,
about
bots
what
can
is
automatically capture a
President
subscriber when they do
Trump's
any of the
plan to make
following. And we
America
talked about all this
healthy
stuff, if you guys remember.
again look like
These are
for
all the
our men and
ways
women
that
in
you can
uniform,
generate
for our veterans, it's
generate
investing
leads using
in the person.
chatbots.
Our fellow American, from the time they joined the military, throughout their time in service.
While many experts
making sure
predicted
they're
messenger
getting the care
marketing
that
would
they
be the
need,
email
not
killer, as
just
you've already
those with
experienced,
families,
bots actually help you
the
grow your
visible
email
work,
list.
invisible
Just so
work.
I know what I'm
Making
working
sure
with,
that
how
when you
many
go
email
into that
subscribers
dining
do you
facility,
currently
you
have? Again,
actually
we're
have healthy and
collecting
nutritious options to
valuable
eat,
data,
not
but
just
doing it in a
crap
way
gonna
that's
make you sick.
engaging,
And when you go to the
interactive,
doctor,
and not in any way at all threatening. Okay, so let's just say less than 1,000.
they're not just going to give you pills.
Okay,
to
Matt,
cover
sounds
up
like we need to get you a
whatever
bot like
pain you are
ASAP.
experiencing. And that when
Bot
it
power,
comes
baby.
time
All right,
to
moving
lay
on to
down the
sales.
uniform, when your service is
Pop
complete,
quiz. Why do
that
you
you're
think
able
bots
to
are
go
so
as
great at turning
President
leads into
Trump's
paying
accomplishment
customers?
has
Higher
in the
engagement,
Choice
better
Act,
targeting,
that
all
you're
of
able
the
to go
above.
and provide
Now,
a
you see that this is basically,
Be
instead
at
of
the
just
VA or
saying,
in your
hey,
local
bots give
doctor's
higher
office
engagement and better
get the care that you need. And I
targeting,
just
we're
wanna
doing
close
this in
by
a very
sharing a personal story
interactive
because,
way. And people just go step
I
by step.
experienced
And
the
unlike
differences
an
made in my
email or a
personal life.
sales page,
I was a member of
they
Congress representing
they give your
Hawaii.
prospect undivided
City
attention like you're giving me now.
Congressional District,
Exactly.
all parts of the state. There was a
Additionally,
female
bots have
veteran named
demographic
Andrew
info on your
Jamal.
user. For example, you're a male living in the United
Also,
States, so
the
you can
local leader who
customize
was
or
like
can
the unofficial
personalize
mayor
your
of his
sales
hometown of
messages.
Waimanalo.
Just imagine your conversion rates when you give your
He
users
called me
an
up one day,
entertaining and
thank God he had
personalized
my
experience
personal
like this:
cell phone
higher
number.
engagement, better
And he said,
targeting, more
"Tulsi,
sales.
I just had a heart attack, and I'm at the hospital down the
Oh,
street.
yeah.
We live like 20 minutes from each other. I'm at the hospital down the street. They tell me
Last but not least, support. While our company is best known for building bots that generate leads and acquire customers, a bot like me can do wonders for your customer service. Bots don't need sleep, which means customers can get help 24/7. Bots don't get paid, which means you save a lot of money. Just curious, how many people are you currently on your team? So we're kind of asking, very non-invasive ways, hey, how much money do you got? What kind of company do you got over there? Great, Matt. When you get your new bot, they'll become your first unpaid employee. I can see it already. You and your bot taking over the world and celebrating together on a tropical island.
Survived that heart attack and was able to live another day.
We're keeping it fun, right? When people are engaged and they're laughing, they're going to want to do business with you. Tell you what, Matt, since you're brand new and went through the entire demo, I'm going to hook you
Where
up.
is Cindy at? Our next question is
I'm going to get you a
Cindy.
call with my creator, Sally, so that you can get your own bot. Not to brag, but I think Sally should get an award for being the best bot builder in the universe.
And our concerns. Thank you both for your service then.
Now that guy's got some good
For your
hair.
service now, as they are both
One of the few I'm actually envious of. Beyond that, Sally's surprisingly affordable. That said, I should make sure there's a potential fit. Which of these best describes your situation? You got money or no? And what's great is if somebody's broke and you don't want to meet with them, great. All right. And if you are thinking about reselling chatbots, again, this is already built for you. I'm going to tell you a little bit later how we'll even do the sales for you, but we'll talk about that. I know most people aren't really looking to get into the chatbot or the AI business. You probably have another business of your own. So just imagine that if you wanted to book appointments, you can actually filter out tire kickers and people who don't have a budget. But say I'm already sold.
To help educate the veterans.
That's great, Matt. Click here to request a date and time. And what's great is, and this is, I'll show you guys, this is kind of generic, but you can actually integrate this with your own calendar. And this demo is obviously in the future, but this will be, real life times when you set it up. So, all right, we choose a time. Thanks, got your request. Obviously, Sally's service is high demand, so I can't guarantee that time, but I'll make sure that you get taken care of. Now, if you integrate your calendar, you would obviously edit that in such a way, that it's like, hey, we got you in the books. What's the best phone number to reach you at? And this is, again, one-click phone number. All right, now if I wanted to, I could submit another number, but let's go ahead and do this one. Roger that. One more question. Do you have a company website? If so, submit it below.
And I had no idea.
And by the way, depending on what your business is, we even have bots that will analyze websites. And we have chatbots that do all sorts of stuff.
5 years after I got
Sounds good. You'll be hearing from Sally or a team member shortly.
And so
For now, I'll let you go. You just had a very long chat with the robot.
until
I'm glad to
somebody
have a new
kind of
friend.
just said,
If
hey,
you have
why
any
don't you go to the
questions,
VA and get healthcare
that's
service?
it.
And I said, I don't
Boom.
think I'm
And you know
allowed
what's
to.
cool?
And they said, I know that
Is
you
this thing will
are.
even
And
replace
that's
Sally's name
what
with your
changed
name.
that for me and saved
So
me probably
that was
$1,000
the
of healthcare
sort of the
expenses
front
over
end
the next few
experience, just to
years.
kind of recap
And
everything that we've
I think that what
done.
we have to do
Right? We installed our AI, and I showed you how to give it basic training just by answering questions. And then I showed you that bot in action. And then remember, this is what we call a hybrid AI bot, meaning that the first half of the conversation was all AI powered. Okay, just AI running. Now, obviously, we did a lot of coding, a lot of work in the background. I don't want to act like AI is magic. Right, we did the hard work, so you could just answer questions and it worked, right? But the second half of this experience, you'll notice that it had buttons and it was very well written. All right, that's what this is. Okay, so we've taken the best AI, trained it to the best of our ability. We take your information, and then we take our experiences. This one is for selling chatbots. Now we'll talk more later about a lot of the other bots that we built. But just to kind of take a look at this, this is something that it took me, months and months to build, but you can see why we've done this, because unlike other chatbots out there that are very generic experience, we make all of our bots, no matter what the niche is, we make it so that it's a customized experience. So if they're a bot expert, it's going to give a much different experience, right, than if they are a newbie. Okay, so whatever their information they're giving, it's sending down different paths. So we don't like, generic chatbots that just kind of talk to everybody the same. We'd much rather have it tailored in order to optimize the overall experience. So that wraps up this quick demo. Let's go ahead and get back to the presentation here. All right, you guys see me again? All right, rock and roll. Okay, so I wanted to show you this now. If you
That was delicious.
saw
Can I have
that
another
bot,
one?
though, and you're like, oh my gosh, a little overwhelmed and your
Hey,
eyes glossed
can you
over,
pull
I
up
just
my
want to
pants,
let you
please?
know that that is one of the most sophisticated bots in the world.
Okay,
Here's the important part. Okay, what you're looking at here, this is under the hood of a Rolls Royce. Personally, myself, I don't know much about cars.
Thanks,
I look at that, I have no idea what's going on, right? But
You want cheese?
if somebody hands you the keys to a Rolls Royce, what do? You don't get under the hood and go like, what's all that kind of stuff, right? It's already built, just like our bots are already built. So you don't have to understand all those spark plugs and gadgets, and I can't even name car parts. If somebody gives you the keys to the Rolls Royce, you get in the car, you push the button, and you go, right? So, and this is Mike, and obviously not typical to do six figures in the first week, but he was the first person to compare our bots to a Rolls Royce. Don't worry about all the bells and whistles or what's under the hood. Worry about what this vehicle can do for you, right? And how you're going to look. You want to look good. You want to look good in front of your potential clients and your existing clients. And a bot can do that for you. You're going to look like you're somebody who's got a massive business, because what kind of small business in the world would be able to build something so sophisticated? So what hybrid AI does for you, and I would write this down because it can do this for any kind of business in the world.
Come back and get more if you want more.
Increases sales and improves support. All right, those three things:
Shrimp.
leads, sales, support. So even though it does so many things, don't be overwhelmed with all of the things it can do. Just remember, if you got those three things, then you're going to get value out of hybrid AI. And then just to give you a few examples of some just little chatbots we built, this is one that we made for coaching and consulting, and it gets client leads, it books sales calls, and fulfills services. This is one, and by the way, these aren't the whole bots. These are one little flow in an entire series of flows that are all pre-built, all ready to rock. Customizable if you want, but you don't need to. Authors or influencers, right? What's it do? It grows followers, it sells products online, it builds real relationships. Affiliate marketing, and I got a very exciting announcement for you on this later. Right, omni-channel leads, it's got affiliate commissions, automate sales follow-up. And if you don't know what affiliate marketing is, it's basically if you don't have a product or service, you can sell other people's products or services. We'll talk more about this in just a little bit. This is a real estate bot. What does it do? Buyer and seller leads, negotiates deals, gets buyers competing to buy your houses. This is for local businesses, works for all kinds of local businesses. We got ones for gyms, you name it, right? Specialty promotions, loyalty, and I'll just fly through through this network marketing or MLM. If you want to get, rep and customer leads and roll downlines, right? This is for Amazon sellers. The problem with being an Amazon seller is you don't control the list. This gives you a chance to build your list and grow your Amazon store. All right.
You want smoked cheese?
Bot reseller. You saw this one.
Mommy,
This is for e-commerce.
Mommy,
Works with Shopify.
can you give Julia some of the smoked cheese?
All right. This is Faye said. These are just a few of the many ways I was able to scale my personal e-com brand and then transfer the skills to help my.
Do you want me to do it?
Product launches, collecting product reviews, gathering prices data, product development, automated customer support. Obviously, chatbots.
It's
can
in
do a lot
the
of stuff,
sliced
but
cheese that I
again,
sliced up.
Don't be overwhelmed by
Smoked
all
cheese.
the things that it can
Smoked
do.
cheese.
Because if all it did is just help you generate more leads, that's a win. If all it did is increase your sales by a certain percent, you're doing all right. So don't worry about everything that it does. Just worry about getting the results. Our AI chatbots work for every kind of business in the sun. All the ones we named and many more. I mean, we've had artists,
just give her a couple pieces.
rock bands,
It's very strong.
colleges use our
It's like
bots
Chinese
successfully.
bamboo.
Our students have actually sold our bots to colleges. We've had our students sell them to rock festivals.
You want
all
more of the
sorts stuff.
spicy
So
one?
it doesn't matter what it is. The answer is absolutely yes. It can work for your business. And just to kind of show you,
Write down what kind of
clearly
cheese that
not
is?
Typical, but this was the very first year of our chatbot. Right? And just to check in, if you could use some kind of game changer in your business right about now, give me an oh yeah in the comments. I just want to see where everybody's at. Okay, cool. All right, so this is one of our clients. This was, I don't even know if this was the first year, but, Grant Cardone, clearly not typical, but just want to show, we've done this with some pretty big players. ManyChat, which you've heard of, because that was the bot platform that we use. What I didn't really mention was that ManyChat actually hired us to build their chatbot, which is a pretty big honor when the #1 bot platform in the world hires you to build their bot. So Jonas said, I had my best month in sales, and now that my clients and their experience are taken care of with automation, I almost feel unemployed. So if a dating coach can have his best month in sales and almost feel unemployed, that means, you can use bots for more than just sales and leads. You can also use it to help deliver to your people. So I told you, there's 3 ways that you can make money. The second one is reselling bots to other businesses. So I'm going to give you a hypothetical example of what that could look like. This is just hypothetical, but I want to give you something real so that you can start to really digest what this would look like. So let's just say that you sell a chatbot for $2,500 a month. I think that's, for $2,500 upfront fee. I think that's a really, really good place to start, and you can go up from there. But here's the key. When you sell a chatbot, you should always have a monthly component, because people might have questions, you might need to check in, maybe do a little tweaking here and there, right? Shouldn't be a lot of work. In fact, we've got clients who don't really touch their bots, but, for you to be there for them, you got to charge them something. So, how many can you sell? There's 33 million businesses in the United States alone, and you can sell chatbots to businesses all around the world. It doesn't need to just be in the US, but I want to put it in perspective. And even if they have a bot, most of them are really, really bad. So let's just, in this example, say that you're going to get 1 new client a week. So just to run the numbers and get you thinking, can you get 1 client a week? Well, if you focused it on it and that was your thing, and you got to tell me you got 33 million businesses just in the US. So in the first month, if you sold them for $2,500 a piece, that would mean that you generated $10,000 because you're selling 1 a week, and that's $10,000. You got nothing recurring yet because it's still the first month. Month 2, making the same amount, selling 4 bots, but now you got recurring to start to kick in. And I just wanted to show you this, totally hypothetical. Right? Your results will vary, but even if it's not chatbots, build a business where you can have every business that I ever build. I always have recurring revenue as a major component of it. And you start to see as you go, now you're building some pretty significant recurring revenue. And by the 12th month, you're now making far more in recurring than you are in your upfront. And this is the kind of scenario where now you can make decisions on what you're doing with your time, because you don't need to be selling as hard, okay? We do it a little bit different. we've made over $1 million just from one client in particular. So yes, you could sell a lot of little clients for $2,500, $500, or what I'm going to teach you if we do end up working together is if you want to go for big clients and have less people to worry about, that's our approach. And this is actually, we've had a client we've made far more than this from. But here's what you got to do, right? Is I told you the first decision, decide you want to use AI, you already decided that. And that's why you're here. The second decision is you got to decide if you want to get help from me and my team now. We're going to talk about price, right, and all that kind of stuff in just a minute. But just first and foremost is I got to ask this question. Do you think that if me and my team helped you do this, that you could do it better? Right, that you could do it faster and you could do it bigger, okay? And if so, leave me an oh yeah, I just want to check in, all right? Because if you don't think that I can help you, it's all, again, it's all good, totally cool. I know my style isn't going to jive with everybody, and that's okay. Okay, but we still got a lot of people here, which is great. Okay, so you decided that you want to work with me. Now we got to figure out, are you actually going to work with me? Because I know that there's money involved and we got to get this, but I'm glad that you made the decision. If you're still on here, that you want to work with us, and I'm very excited about that and excited to win your business here. So this is, again, to recap, why you do not want to miss out on AI. You need zero tech skills to do this. We're going to show you everything, and you do not need to be a techie. It works for any type of business in the world. You can collect leads on every channel, on email, on text, on phone, on social media, and automate your sales and save money at the same time. Anytime that you can save money and make more money, obviously it's a winning formula. No matter whether you've got an existing business or you need to start a business, I'm going to show you how to create additional income streams and then how to get in front of a trend. Doesn't matter how many you missed, you only need one to be on top. All right, again, I missed out on Amazon, I missed out on the internet boom. You just got to decide if you missed out on that, or are you going to miss out on this? That is completely up to you, because this thing is still very, very early. Okay, so if you do want to work with us, there's two options to get started. The first option is to get training, right? We've got a training package if you want to learn how to do the stuff and then do all the building yourself. The second option, and this is what I'm so excited and so proud to share with you, is called our Ultimate AI System. And this is where you get to use everything that we've already built, including our technology, including our chatbots, right? And what's cool, right, is like, you know, obviously we're going to talk about price. You know that the big companies are putting in billions and billions. Fortune magazine, you know, from the companies that they interviewed, you know, the over half said that they would spend between $500,000 and $5 million. What does that mean? Well, the good news is obviously you're not going to have to spend that much, but that means companies are spending cash. They've got money they want to deploy, and that could be money that goes into your pocket. And, you know, just to show, I'm not going to waste your time going through a billion testimonials, but we've, at this point, serviced a lot of clients and changed a lot of lives, and I'm very, very, very proud of that. So when I told you earlier about the Small Business Technology Grant, to give you some more details on this is available for you if you're making less than $10 million in annual revenue a year. Okay, so if you're making more than $10 million, you'll have to pay full price. I hope that's okay. And again, if you have a business that's making less than 10 million, you qualify. But even if you haven't started a business yet and you're looking for a business, or you want to start an AI and chatbot business, you absolutely do qualify. So you don't have to have a company formed to do this, but you do got to be making less than 10 million. So here's your first option, the training only option. So I mentioned this earlier, AI powered profits. So there's 4 modules in this. The first one is Introduction to AI. This is what gets you up to speed and teaches you everything that you need to know so that you're knowledgeable and you can have confidence when you go out there and sell your services. Number 2 is AI revenue streams, right? I told you about a couple. I got one more to share with you in a minute, but I break down a whole bunch of ways to make money in AI. Third is content creation, so you can create your marketing. I go step by step in this. And the fourth is AI productivity tools, because as I told you, this is just about as much saving time as it is saving money and making money. So all 4 of these modules in this course, it's all online. You get instant access to this. Everything that you need to become a true AI expert. Our price for the training only, if you want to just get the training,
You
is
gotta push the
$2,000, and again, all online, and you get
Go push
instant
the button.
access. Now, here's the good news. Right? The training is not eligible for the grant, but the ultimate AI system is, because you're actually getting technology. The training is just training, but with the ultimate AI
Hang it from
system,
the
you're
back of the
getting
chair,
real
pal.
tech here. We also have a payment plan option available for the ultimate AI system. We'll talk all about that all in just a little bit. So, what's in the ultimate AI system? The first thing is our core bot. So when I say we've got these big clients, we don't start building this stuff from scratch. We built, and this is, these bot flows, and you saw just one of these flows. We built over 100 sophisticated bot flows, already ready to rock, out of the box. If you want to customize them, sure, a couple of them you do need to customize. I mean, but literally, just imagine about thousands of hours worth of work put into this thing. Lead generation quizzes, auto segmenting to put people in different buckets, viral automation so that your leads get more leads. It's got engagement scores. We have a master flow. This is
I can smell it.
it's got sales follow up. It does so many things, but this is all built in our core bot. No matter what kind of business you have in the world, you can customize this quickly and easily using our system. Additionally, you're also going to get our instant chat GPT bot booster. So what this does is it adds that AI component. You saw this with your own eyes earlier when you saw us filling in a few boxes and then the AI working. That is powered by this, and this is included in the ultimate AI system. Again, you're going to have all of these different platforms, websites, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, text, right? You're going to be able to collect leads, send messages with automation, and send broadcasts, all using AI and chatbots. This is something that we haven't always done. It's kind of crazy. In addition to the core bot, right? In addition to the chat GPT, the AI, we're going to give you all of our pre-built bot add-ons. So all of these niches, coaches, consultants, authors, influencers, Shopify, e-commerce, agencies, freelancers, multi-level marketing, local business, Amazon sellers, digital products, real estate, affiliate marketing, and many more. Again, our bots work for every type of business. You don't need to be one of these. But whether you want to use these for your business or you want to use them for clients, right? These are all included. The amount of work that's gone into this, I cannot even say. But here's what's really exciting.
And mine
There's a third type of revenue that's called affiliate marketing, meaning you're reselling other people's stuff. And I'm going to tell you, I got another trick up my sleeve here in a little bit. Right? We're going to give you everything that you need to be able to make affiliate revenue, because as you saw in there, affiliate marketing, we've got an affiliate marketing bot. All right, so I'm going to tell you in just a second how you can even get products to load up that bot. So that is without a doubt the third, in my opinion, the third best way to make money with AI. And just to show you an example that these bots can do all sorts of stuff. This is one of our students who's a real estate investor, and when he was requesting this bot that would sell and flip houses, and when I finally made it, he was the first person to test it. He said, "I have a house to sell this weekend." And I said, "Hey, how did you go with your house this weekend?" He said, "I had the deal locked in with 50, whatever. The bot didn't work engaging with the investors, had an open house bidding war. Bottom line is he made $22,000 on the deal, right? This was his very first weekend. Is this typical? Clearly not. But I only show you this because you might not want to flip houses, but if a chatbot can get people bidding on houses against each other, whatever you're trying to wonder, will a chatbot do this? The answer is yes, it can. But again, don't worry about all the things that it can do. Only worry about the most important things, which are leads, sales, and support. All right, if somebody gives you the keys to a Rolls Royce, what do? You don't worry about what's under the hood. You get in the car, you push the button, and you go. All right, we're also going to include all bot training that we've ever made. The good news is, the Ultimate AI system, we've done the majority of the work, so you don't have to do all the training, but it's all in there if you want it. And we're going to give you, of course, the AI-powered profits. And if that wasn't enough, we're going to allow you to get certified as an AI specialist. So after you do the course, you show us that, you take a quiz, show us that you do this. We're going to send you a certificate, give you your badge. You can put it on your resume. You can show it to your clients, whatever you want to do. This is to help you. You can go to your job and try to get a raise at your job and say, hey, I know AI. I'm certified to do this. I want to make more money. Use it however you want so that you can show your real value to the world and be able to make more with it. So when you boil all this down, the ultimate AI system, you get all of our tools, all of our training, you get all of the results with most of the work already done for you. Oh, and by the way, if that wasn't cool enough, I know a lot of people thought that AI art thing was really cool earlier. I'm even going to give you a free piece of artwork on my AI art site. I'm going to give you a gift card so that you can have your own AI art, hang it in your office, and use it as a reminder of the day that you got into the AI business. And this is even going to have framed. It's going to ship free for most places in the world. My gift to you, because I'm excited to do business with you. So what you're going to do here in just a minute is, if you're excited about the ultimate AI system, you're going to choose that as your option. Then you download our bots and you follow the step-by-step tutorials. Right? You got to get it in there. You got to use a little bit of customization. We're going to walk you through every step of the way. You're going to have videos. You're going to have step-by-step. And then you just choose your revenue stream. Like, what's the way that I want to make money with this? And you rock it. Again, there's multiple ways that you can make money with this. Whatever one suits you best, we're going to help you walk through what's your best path, pick your path, and then go for it. The most important part of this is we're going to support you and we're going to help you every single step of the way. This is a done with you program. So if you ever have a question, if you ever need support, if you ever need help, we're an award-winning customer support company that has literally gotten awards for our customer support because we care so much. We want to be with you and help you every step of the way. Nicholas said Bot Builder support is simply the best and always there to help. Not only is Bot Builder's phenomenal, general support rocks too, so fast, personal, and understanding. I wish every service I use for my business was as good as these guys. Bot Builders has your back. What a great team, responsive, customer focused, and kind. A company that embodies the golden rule, which in my opinion is about the best compliment that you can get. So this is for you if you already have a business, you want to generate more leads, more sales, and work less, or you're looking for something new, something you can do immediately from home or anywhere in the world, and that can be very, very profitable. Right now, our chatbots are powering companies ranging all the way from zero, just getting started, to $100 million and more. Charlene said, wow, I cannot believe that I landed a client in under 24 hours. I could not believe it. What a kind and generous company to share their valuable intelligence for such a fair cost. But obviously we had to put a price on this thing. So the ultimate AI system, right, that works, works on all the different platforms, all of our support. You've got our core bot, including the AI, all of the add-ons for all of the different niches, all the training, all the certification, lifetime updates, lifetime support. Oh, and I'm giving you a free piece of AI art that you're going to make, a one-of-a-kind piece of art. You're getting everything that you need to get into the AI business or to take your existing business and turbocharge it using artificial intelligence and chatbots. And the regular price of this is $5,000. Only $5,000 to get this going. But remember, I told you that if you're making less than 10 million, you have the opportunity to take advantage of a small business grant. So that small business grant, if you qualify, you could be not starting, you could have no business, you could have $0 in revenue, you could have 9,999,000, but I'm going to give you an instant $2,500 discount, bringing the entire ultimate AI system to a one-time investment of only $2,500. So right now you should see a button. Click on that button and let's get this thing started, because by now you realize that artificial intelligence is the future of business, and by now you know that chatbots can help you generate more leads, make more sales, and if you've got a client, help your clients as well. And I'm guessing by now you probably realize that I'm the kind of person that's going to help you every single step of the way, and that me and my team are going to help you get there faster and easier. So when you click on that button, you are no longer alone. You're not only getting the entire system, you're getting me and my team behind you. And if you think about this,
God is right.